You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should do that skit.
What skit?
You know, that skit we do.
Oh, the Who Lives Across the Hall skit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, please. Let's not do that skit. Why not? Because it's too crazy, too confusing.
That's what makes it so fun.
Actually, I think it's a great idea, Mr. Hand. I think it's a terrible idea. What do you think, Henry?
Well, I can always get back to my studying later. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right, so why don't we do the, we'll do the Who Lives Across the Hall skit. Oh, please no. No, we're not. Okay. So, Mr. Hand, why don't you start us off?
Alrighty. Mr. Cato, didn't we have a great visit with our friend Lester the other day?
Yeah, we did, we really did. Yeah, Mr. Hand and I went and visited our friend Lester. Isn't he the one that lives in that apartment building on the other side of town? Yes, Danny, yes, that's who he is.
Yep, that's the Lester we're talking about.
Yep. Lester's a really friendly guy too, you know, and he's made friends with a lot of his neighbors, the people that are living in his apartment building, and some of the people that live on that street.
Yeah. We met some of them the other day.
Yeah, he had 3 of his neighbors over actually when we were over there. Yeah. Do you know their names?
Let's see, who lives across the hall? What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs? And I don't know who lives across the street.
You don't know their names?
Yes, I do.
Then who lives across the hall?
Yeah.
I think the name of the guy that lives across the hall.
Who?
The guy across the hall.
Who lives across the hall?
What are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Who lives across the hall?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Danny, that's the man's name. That's whose name? Yeah.
Alright, hold it, listen. Okay, so Lester has the guy living across the hall.
That's right.
Who is the guy living across the hall?
Yes.
Well, I'm not getting anywhere.
Let's try this. Suppose the guy across the hall goes on vacation,
Yeah?
and he asks Lester to take him his nail for him.
Okay.
Who gets the nail?
You're the done with it. After all, it's just nail.
Whose nail?
Yeah.
Actually, Danny, you know, one time, you know, his neighbor did go on vacation, and he did ask Lester to take in the mail for him. And his wife came and picked it up. Whose wife? Yeah.
All I want to know is what is the name of the guy that lives across the hall?
No, that's where you're wrong, Mr. McGillicuddy. What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
I'm not asking about the guy downstairs. I'm asking about the guy across the hall.
Who?
The guy across the hall!
Who?
What is the name of the guy that lives across the hall?
What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
Alright, what is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
Yeah. Who lives downstairs? Who lives across the hall? I'm not asking about the guy across the hall. What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs? Yes.
Who lives downstairs?
Who lives across the hall?
Who lives across the hall?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. He lives across the street.
Who lives across the street?
Who lives across the hall?
I'm not asking about the guy across the hall. What is the name of the guy that lives across the street?
What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
Forget the guy downstairs. Tell me the name of the guy that lives across the street.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, I do.
You just said you didn't know.
I didn't.
Then tell me the name of the guy that lives across the street.
I don't know.
What is the name of the guy that lives across the street?
What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
Forget the guy downstairs. Who lives across the street?
Who lives across the hall? Who lives across the hall? Yeah. I don't know. No. He lives across the street. Do you know what?
I know what. What is the name of the guy that lives downstairs?
Who lives downstairs?
Who lives across the hall?
I don't know.
No.
I know. He lives across the street.
Right. I give up.
Oh, him? No. He lives on the next street over.
And that was our Who Lives Across the Hall skit. Yeah. You know what? What's that, Danny? You stole that skit. What? You stole that skit. Abbott and Costello did it first. Well, Abbott and Costello did do a skit, and theirs was called Who's on First? Yeah. That was still their idea. That of course you're not creative enough to come up with your own material. Danny, come on.
Mr. Danny, don't talk to Mr. Cato like that. I think he's the best ventriloquist I've ever seen.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hand. He's the only ventriloquist you've ever seen. Danny, there's better ones out there, believe me. Danny, ever heard of Jeff Dunham? Danny.
Don't worry about what Mr. Danny says, Mr. Cato. I think you're very talented.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hand.
How do you do it? How do you keep track of all those voices?
Well, Mr. Hand, it does. It takes a lot of practice.
Yeah?
And it does take a lot of concentration while I'm performing. Oh, concentration, huh? Yeah, that's right. Oh. What would ever happen if you lost your concentration? Well, I don't know, Danny. I can't imagine it being too good. Oh. Just out of curiosity, what kinds of things distract you? Lots of things, I guess. Yeah, but just think of one thing. Well, I like food, so I suppose food could be a distraction. Oh, you don't say. Do you like Thanksgiving? Yeah, I like Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good food on that holiday. Yeah. Just picture a nice juicy turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, nice hot rolls, and don't forget those delicious pies for dessert.
Oh, that does sound good, Danny. Oh, uh-oh.
Mr. Decato, you sound different.
You sound different too, Mr. Hand.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm not sure. Henry, what do you make of this?
Well, it would appear that you've lost your concentration.
Oh no, I've always worried that something like this might happen.
What are you gonna do? Huh? I can't. I sound like a squeaky toy.
And I sound like Cookie Monster.
Hey, I think you have a great voice. It sounds very familiar.
That's because that's your normal voice.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. Danny, you seem awful quiet. Is there a problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
Danny, you sound like me.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
This is really funny.
I'm not laughing, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's funny, Danny, because this is all your fault. You're the one that got me all distracted and...
Believe me, if I knew I was going to end up sounding like you, I never would have done it.
Well, oh boy, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
We've got to get Mr. Decato's mind off of food.
Well, how are we gonna do that?
We've got to get him to think about something else. Why don't you think about washing your car? You could definitely use it.
You know, Danny, you're not as funny without your regular voice.
Tell me about it. This voice is so boring. I'm putting myself to sleep just listening to myself talk.
Thanks a lot, Danny. Well, anyways, it was a good try with the car washing, but that's just not getting my mind off of all that good food.
Maybe you should think about going shoe shopping with your wife.
Shoe shopping with my wife. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a good try, Henry. But I can't seem to shake it. That Thanksgiving dinner, well, it sounds so good.
I got it! How about think about your mother-in-law coming over for a visit? My mother-in-law coming over for a visit, yes, I think that took care of the problem.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're telling me?
Well, I think we learned something from this.
What's that?
Another confused ventriloquist.
Yeah. Or you might end up sounding like a squeaky toy.
Or Cookie Monster.
I'm the most boring person in the whole world. Danny, come on.
Well, I've had a blast, but I can't handle any more of this excitement.
Oh, brother.
Mr. McGillicuddy, I'm ready to make my exit.
Alright, step back into my office.
Alrighty?
Alright, we'll take care of that and take that off and move that over there and... Okay, I guess you're all set.
Thank you. Oh, this is much better. Well, so long, everybody. Now you see me, now you don't.
And just like that, the world's a better place. Danny, come on.
Well, I think I need to get going too.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta get back to my studying.
Alright.
Well, so long, everyone. Okay, you can close my lid.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And just like that, the world's even a better place. Danny. And now if I can just get you to get out of here. Danny! Alright. Well, that's not gonna happen, but I'll tell you what is gonna happen. You're gonna be heading out. Huh? Yeah, I need you to say goodbye so I can put you back in your suitcase. I got a better idea. What's that? Why don't you say goodbye and then you can go in the suitcase? Danny, come on. That's not gonna happen. Well, I'm not gonna go back in there either, so. Well, I think you are, so. And you just say goodbye to everybody watching. No. What was that? No. Danny, are you telling me no? No, I'm telling you no. Danny. What part of no don't you understand? Danny. No, listen. No, I need you to say goodbye. I ain't gonna. What? I said I ain't gonna. You can't say I ain't gonna. I just did. No, Danny. No, you can't say ain't. Where's your grammar? She didn't come. Oh, Danny, I didn't want to do this, but if you don't say goodbye, there'll be no television tonight. So long, everyone. Have a great day. Get me back in the suitcase. Okay. Thank you very much.